All right, welcome back, guys, to lecture 4 of the Chermane Trades Mentorship. Okay, in this lecture, we are finally going to cover how to achieve daily bias. Okay, this isn't the only lecture video where we're going to talk about bias, but this is sort of an introduction, if you will. So let's get right into it. The truth about daily bias, okay, it is not the holy grail in trading, and it won't solve all of your problems. Many traders believe if they simply knew the daily bias, they would be profitable. They believe it is the missing piece in their trading. However, you still need the skills to engage, manage your emotions, manage your position, etc. There's more work to do once you arrive at a daily bias. I wanted to start off this lecture with that statement because a lot of people think, man, if I only had the daily bias, everything else would just fall in place. That is not necessarily true, okay? Daily bias is not the end-all, be-all. That won't just instantly make you profitable. It's not like the secret key to trading. It's just a bias for the session or the day or whatever time frame you're trading. So we quickly have to get rid of that mindset that daily bias is everything, because it is not. But so many traders, when they're on their journey to profitability, they place so much emphasis on daily bias and they completely disregard all the other skill sets that are required in trading. So let's just keep that in mind. Next bullet point here, the skill set of determining the daily bias comes from knowing how to read price action in general. Okay, if you can read a 15-minute, 5-minute, 1-minute chart, etc., then you can read the daily chart and arrive at a bias. Price is fractal. This mentorship will help you with the skill set of reading price. Okay, so I always tell people, they say, can you help me with bias? Can you help me with bias? And I always tell them, well, daily bias is nothing more than just knowing how to read price. Okay, you want to know where the daily chart is going. Okay, do you know where a 1-minute chart is going? Do you know where a 15-minute chart is going? What about an hourly chart, a 2-hour chart, a 36-minute chart? It's all fractal. So the daily chart isn't moving any differently than a 15-second chart is moving. It's all fractal. So the same way we're on a 1-minute chart looking for buy side, sell side, looking at order blocks and fair value gaps and all those things, all that applies to the daily. So the focus is not to just let's learn daily bias. The focus is let's learn how to read price action. And if you have that skill set, then daily bias is a byproduct of that. Okay, we have to understand that. Third bullet point here, you can trade without a bias. Okay, however, the cleanest price moves will typically occur in the direction of the order flow on the daily chart. So if we're bearish on the daily chart, ideally, okay, you want to take short setups intraday. Okay, the cleanest setups are going to be shorts. Will you find longs? Absolutely. Okay, but the more sustained, just those price moves that are just really taking off, running away, those are going to be in the direction of the daily chart. Lastly, you can still make money even if your bias is wrong. Okay, I have a couple times a week or whatever where my bias for the morning is wrong. Okay, I may look at the daily chart, do my top-down analysis, which we'll cover in another lecture, and I may say, okay, I'm looking for higher prices this morning, and something will happen in the chart that kind of changes that for me. I'll say, okay, it's not looking like longs are the move anymore, so I may have to flip my bias and go short and then capitalize on a short setup, and there you go. So you can have a wrong bias and still finish the day green. Okay, you could be bullish on the daily chart and take a short setup intraday. Okay, there's nothing wrong with that. So this is why I stress the daily bias is not everything. We have to take the emphasis off of daily bias and put the emphasis on learning how to read price, and that's what we're doing for these 8 weeks. Moving on, seasonal tendencies. Okay, you want to pause this, screenshot it, save this in your journal. What you're seeing here on the right-hand side of your screen is the seasonal tendencies for each month. Now, it's very important, okay? This data is an average of numerous decades and does not mean every month will meet this criteria. Okay, other factors can alter seasonal tendencies, such as geopolitical factors, presidency stuff, wars, catastrophic events, natural disasters, things of that sort, okay? But generally speaking, okay, historically speaking, these are the seasonal tendencies for each month. I'm not going to go through each month. You can pause it, take a look at it. But whenever we're about to start trading a new week, okay, so for example, today's Sunday, we're about to start trading again starting tomorrow. Whenever I do my weekly, analysis just to see what it's looking like this upcoming week, my weekly analysis and my daily analysis always starts with the seasonal tendency. what month am I in? Okay, what's the seasonal tendency for that month? Okay, how does that align with the daily chart, if it does at all? So my bias in drawing liquidity on the higher time frame starts with this here. Now, I can't stress this enough. This is just an average of what's happened in the past. We may have wars going on and something pop off in another country. Let's say right now we're in March. March is known for typically consolidating. Well, right now, if you go to the NASDAQ daily chart, March has been dropping pretty aggressively, and that doesn't match the seasonal tendency that we see here on the chart. You have to be flexible. So this is not a fixed thing every single time, but this is just a general rule of thumb. All right, so let's move on. All right, what's going on, guys? Chermane here. Unfortunately, I have to end the free mentorship playlist here. I can't get everything away for free. Unfortunately, I have people pay me in the past for what you just got for free. But if you do want to continue with this mentorship playlist, you can purchase the full, complete bundle, everything with the link down in the description below. Okay, what you get in there is, for one, you get full lifetime access to the Discord. Okay, so I'm throwing that in there with the mentorship playlist. If you're not a lifetime member of the Discord already, you get that with the mentorship playlist. Okay, you see we have the lecture videos organized in modules. Each lecture video comes with a quiz and a PDF file. So for instance, we just watched the video covering daily bias. That lecture video is actually 16 minutes long. You guys just saw a small snippet, obviously. I have a lot of stuff here. I cover some trading models, and each lecture video comes with the PDF file, so you can follow along, or you can just pull this up on your phone, do whatever you need to do, and then quizzes and whatnot. Okay, all that included. So hopefully you found this short free series on YouTube insightful. Again, if you want to pursue the rest of this mentorship, or if you just want to look at everything that's included, just click the link down in the description. And love you all. Appreciate all your support. I hope you enjoyed the mentorship program half as much as I enjoyed putting it together. This is my last mentorship. I won't be doing one-on-ones. I won't be doing anything. Okay, this mentorship is pretty much everything that I wish I would have had coming up as a trader. It's to the point. It's simple. In my opinion, it doesn't really get any better than this, which is why I say this is pretty much everything you need to be on your way to becoming profitable. So I hope to hear back from you, your feedback. Let me know what you think for those who decide to pursue. If not, completely understand. It's fine. But for those who get the course, shoot me a message once you finish. What do you think? Give me some feedback, and I'd love to hear from you. Love you all. Talk soon. Peace.